Hey, hi y'all. Always surprised me. How was your day today? All right, I guess I'll wait. People may not want to chat yet. I understand. I'm just waiting for a few more people to get on before I start. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. I'm glad somebody said something. I felt like I was talking to myself. How are you today? Well, for those of you who are here, this week is the last week I'll be doing the $10 live reads, the one question. So if you can, it'd be best to take advantage of it. Um, yeah, the regular fee for one question is 20, but I've been doing it all month, like I said earlier, for January because I was trying to get yeah, right, y'all the shy ones. At least y'all watching. I appreciate it. Because I feel like if I'm not saying anything, um people will just log off and I'm shy too. So I'm like I'm usually the one that's not saying anything, but I can't not say anything on the channel. But it's all right, I won't call y'all out. The fact that y'all here, I appreciate it. If you are here and you don't want to say anything, could you at least like the video? I'd appreciate that. Today is Monday, so I was doing Money Mondays today. So all the general reads will be involved in money. Thank you. Thank you for that like. Let me see. I always start with water or fire. So today I'll start with earth. Then I'll move to air, then fire, and water's last. All right, I'm just gonna dive into it, okay, y'all? All right, again, this is Money Monday. First sign I'm doing is Virgo. Virgo. What's Virgo finances looking like this week? And if you want a private reading, just let me know and I'll tell you how to contact me. Virgo. Okay, Virgo, your finances start off on a not the best start this week because I feel like you started off with regret. But the overall energy for this week would be balanced. So you're gonna have to budget. I feel like you need to watch what you spend because as I said, it starts off in a negative feel, like maybe some overspending or you purchased something you didn't want to or whatever it is, buyer's remorse. But you purchased it and you knew you wasn't gonna use it or you didn't want it. Either way, your finances aren't looking the best the beginning of this week. So if you take on a balancing phase, or if you start to budget a little better, it looks a lot more, it improves toward the end of the week with the sun card here. That shows success and more sunlight literally brought to the situation. So, but you end the week at the stalemate. So that says to me, you start off not too happy, you knew you weren't supposed to do what you did, or you knew you shouldn't have done what you did as far as your finances goes, but that's neither here nor there. You can't fix it, so now you try to balance. Once you balance, it does help the situation some, but toward the end of the week, you're still at a point where you can't do what you want, or you're nervous about spending because of what happened in the beginning of this week. So if it hasn't happened already, I want you to be mindful of things you're going to buy. Don't splurge on something. Really think about whether it's worth purchasing because, like I said, you will regret it. Okay? That's Virgo. Budgeting and spending wisely. That's your message for this week. Okay? Next, we have Taurus. Okay, Taurus, this week your money looks good. You start off curious about investing, or at least you're looking into ways you can invest. And I think you find that it's like whatever you research when it comes to putting your money and time into, you find that answer because then you act on it. And once you act, the overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles. That's financial stability. So this week, your money is looking really stable now, Taurus. And the Hierophant card is here. That's your card. So it says that basically rely on yourself, trust in yourself. Um, and you're going to be in a position financially that makes you happy. Toward the end of the week, you're going to be celebrating. You're going to want to celebrate, okay? And spread the love. That's what I see. Celebrate and spread the love. So Taurus, this week looks awesome. I really have no advice other than if you aren't thinking about investing, maybe you should look into investing and start researching it. Because once you do, you find something that is lucrative and it puts you in a real good position. Okay? Taurus looks good. These messages are coming through clear too, so it's good to go. I mean, that's the only reason I'm moving so fast because there's no misinterpreting. It's like real clear and honest, understandable. Okay, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, this week. I think you've been waiting for something to pay off. Like you've been waiting for either an investment to pay off or some hard work you put in. You've been waiting for that payout. But it's going to take some doing on your end to get it. Now, what that doing is, Spirit isn't saying, but I think you know what you have to do to get that money. But either way, it's like the hard work you're putting into, you're ready for it. But you have the overall energy is the Two of Wands, so that's some sort of two paths you have to take. So I'm trying to figure out what those paths are. It could be you can wait for it to come to you, or you can manipulate the situation and make it come a little faster, or try to deal with another situation, or there's somebody you're dealing with that's a manipulator. They're the ones that are holding up your money. But Spirit is saying with the Judgment card being the end of the week, Spirit is saying that you're getting messages on what path to take. You're getting the messages on what you should do, or at least involving this manipulator. Because I feel like you knew they were the ones holding up your money. So it takes some cunning on your end to get it through. Either way, pay attention to whatever messages the universe is sending you, God is sending you, people are saying, whatever omens you might see. Pay attention to those with the Judgment card here because I feel like they're sending you signs and you could be overlooking them. If you're not overlooking them, then those are the ones that's going to tell you which path to take when it comes to this situation. All right. Now, I don't know what message they're giving you. You do. So if you haven't been paying attention, start looking around you, like listening to what people are saying. If you have, I keep hearing repeat message, repeat message. If you have something that people you keep hearing, like a message or a tone that you keep hearing, then that's the Judgment card. That's the universe giving you that sign. Okay. So Capricorn, pay attention to that in regards to the situation that you're waiting to pay off. So they'll tell you how to handle this manipulator and which path to take. All right. Okay, next we have air signs. Gemini's first. Gemini finances. Okay, Gemini. Right now, I feel like your money is locked. If it's not locked, you don't know which way to, you don't know what's going on with your finances. It's like the stalemate is here. This card is here. So you're at a point where it's like nothing's happening financially. And I think you're going to be presented with an opportunity to take a chance on something with this Fool card here. So whatever that chance is, I think you should take it only because it leads to the overall energy of the week, the Three of Wands. And that's your ship coming in. That is, I feel like that's money or financial opportunity coming in. So it starts off a little slow this week. But once you are presented with that opportunity to take that chance or that risk, you take it, then that brings more coming in. And you end the week with the Knight of Cups energy. So that's I want to say I get it's a loving energy. It's like a excited, happy, I'm ready to take action on, but usually it's dealing with relationships, but I don't think it's saying relationships for this particular spread. For this reading, I get the feeling it's saying it's cheers to whatever this new opportunity is. So it could be forming a connection with someone, it could be starting a new job, it could be starting a new business, but whatever it is, you're on a position where you're like cheersing. You get what I'm saying? That's how you end the week. But be mindful because somebody is spying on you. Somebody is watching your finances. They're trying to see, I guess, every penny you make or every dime you make, somebody's watching it. So, um, for them to be spying, that says you don't want them to be there. Hey, Fiona, how you doing? I'm glad you could tune in. I did earth signs and now I just moved to air. I'm gonna do water last today because I always do them first. So yeah. And it's Money Monday, so I'm talking about finances. Again, okay. Gemini, you start off slow, you have the opportunity presented, your money starts coming in, your ship starts coming in. You're celebrating, you're cheers in the situation, you're happy about it, but somebody's watching you. So again, if you don't want this person knowing what's going on with your finances, don't parade it. Okay, be more secretive when it comes to it, because I don't know who this person is, but they're watching every penny you make. They're counting your coins, so to speak. Okay, all right, Gemini, but it does look good. All right, now Libra, you are next. Honeyman, okay. Libra, what are your finances looking like this week? No, I do the same thing. I take I take general, or I mean live questions throughout. And when it's like nothing to talk about or nothing to do, I fill that time with the general reads. Okay. That's how I usually do it. So if you want a live reading, just post your question. You know how to do it, Fiona. um, okay, Libra. Okay, so Libra, this week your finances start off like recovering. So did you take a hit this weekend? Did you overspend this weekend? Did you lose money? You start off recovering, like you're trying to build it back up. But you end up feeling like your hands are tied. So maybe it's not building as quickly as you want. The overall energy though this week is the Justice card. That's you. So I feel like you're in control of your finances. Like you're the reason you overspend, or you're the reason it's not where you want it to be. So maybe focusing and putting more time into what you're doing might help it. Again, if it's not Libra, hi Shonda, how are you? Everybody else is shy. So I said, for the people who are shy and don't want to say anything, could you just like the video to let me know you're here? Okay, Libra. I'm good, chilling. Yeah, Libra, if it's not that you're doing it, then it's definitely saying that you need to bring more balance to your finances. So save as much as you spend. Or don't spend unless you have the money already like brought in. So that means watch your credit card usage and stuff like that too. Um The Page of Swords is here. So that could mean someone is spying on your finances, or it can mean you need to start spying on your finances. So maybe it's telling me that you should budget, look at what you're doing, like look into it. Not so much spying, but looking into. And I think you should stop spending. This Two of Swords here is telling me that you shouldn't spend anymore. So, I don't know if something's coming up, or you're just not happy because you're not where you want to be. But whatever the case is, spending more is not going to help your situation. So they're saying to stop. I think once you stop spending, that'll help you get in better control of what you're doing. Okay? So that's how you start off. That's how the week is for you financially. Okay, Libra? So slow down. Next, we have Aquarius. Or is it someone new? Okay, okay, Fiona, let me do this Aquarius because that'll close out the air signs. So once I answer your questions, I can dive right into fire. Okay? No. Okay. These cards keep flipping over. All right, if you're just tuning in, I'm doing Money Mondays, and this is Aquarius. So these are the general reads for people's finances this week. If you have a private question, just go ahead and jump in. Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius is looking like they're telling you to save up. Um, your week starts off with the Four of Pentacles, so that means hold your money, save. The Empress is here too, so that means you might have new financial opportunity coming in, or she's gonna send you more finance. But the overall energy is Aquarius, we need money. Yeah, they're saying save. The overall energy this week, though, is the Eight of Swords. So that says you might want to spend on something, but you can't. You may not have the finances, or your finances might not be looking comfortable enough for you to spend like you want. The Hierophant is here too, so maybe a Taurus influences your money. If not, I feel like they're saying either talk to somebody who's better suited for financial issues, somebody who does that regularly as a job, or somebody who you trust with your finances. Maybe speaking with them might help improve the situation. The Queen of Swords is how you end your week. So that's being honest and blunt with yourself. That's like person that's like personal honesty. Hi, Moonbot. Yeah, no, it's fine. Pull up a chair, sit down, join us. Yeah, so it ends the week off like that. So I feel like if they're saying you need to be brutally honest with yourself, or be honest with yourself and how you are, then I'm seeing that maybe your finances might be something that you've done. Maybe it's gotten you to that position for them to ask for such brutal honesty. Um, Again, with the Hierophant here, why are you going back in there? You know what I gotta do. Okay, baby. So for the Hierophant to be there too, that means asking someone who knows about the situation. I feel like that could be what their advice is. They're going to tell you to start budgeting and start paying attention to your finances. And for this brutal honesty, that might be the case. That might be what your answer is. Okay. Now the Empress is here again. So if she's not blessing you abundantly financially, then she's definitely going to give you the opportunity to start a new path. But you got to save up for it. It's like you won't have enough, so saving up will get you there. Okay? All right. Now that was Aquarius. If you just tuning in, I just did Earth and Air signs. Today is Monday, so it's Money Mondays, as I call them. If you want a private read or a live read, then just send your question and your birthday during the chat, and I'll get it in between. Okay? So Fiona, you are up now. Okay. And I also want to say, if you want your reading to be private, but you still want to take advantage of the $10 live, just when you send it in the chat, put private, and I'll let you know who I'm talking about without letting everybody know who I'm talking about. Okay? Because again, I do have to be mindful of the shy people. Just put your question in the memo too if you can. Okay. Hey, Andrea, how are you? Okay. Does she know the King of Cups coming in? That door is annoying. I'm fine. Just hanging in there, I guess. Okay. I get the feeling it might be somebody from your past. I'm going to break down why I think so, but I'm definitely going to do the clarifiers to ensure it before I, finish this reading. Now, The overall energy is the Page of Wands. That's starting something new. That's looking into it, like, seeing if you should, but it's like new energy. It's but it's not always brand new. It could be a new try again type energy. Okay. And you have Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So that means acting on, but something valuable. So it could be financial too, but I think it's just something that's important to them. Now, the Five of Swords is here. That's why I think it could be somebody you knew. It could be him, because this has an energy of you guys fought, but y'all got over it. Like this was something that happened in the past, but now you've moved on and it's over with. The Two of Cups is here, so that's definitely forming a relationship, forming a bond with this person. But the Fool card is here too, so that is starting, taking a risk. It could be starting something new or just taking another chance. That's why I'm not sure yet. But that Five of Swords is the only thing that's making me feel like you might know. Because it's like, that to me feels like past energy. Like conflict. Now let me see. I'm going to clarify this Fool card. And that should tell us if you know him or not. And I'm going to clarify the Five of Swords. Like nothing ever happened. Yeah, that's what it seems like. It's like after the fight. Now it's like the smoke is clearing now. So it could be him from the past, but the Fool card is what's making me not sure. Only because that's usually something new. See, that fire sign came up for you again. That Aries sign. This was somebody who you were very happy with, but you felt slightly trapped. The Nine of Cups is here, so that's like happiness. You felt like you had it all. But the Emperor says either they were Aries or they were controlling, or I shouldn't say that. The Emperor energy, people who are stubborn and don't listen, they don't like to be told what to do. But Emperor can have controlling aspects to him as well. Plus, that aligned with the Eight of Swords, that's trap energy. That's I can't move. I can't do what I want. I can't move how I want. That was clarifying this Five of Swords. So I'm thinking, yeah, it could be him. And with the Ace of the Fool card being highlighted, this is here. It's clarified by the Seven of Wands. That's defense, holding your guard, keeping your guard up. The Five of Wands, fighting within yourself. And the Two of Pentacles, that's juggling, trying to make both things work. So that to me says like, yes, it might be the guy from the past. But even though you had that happy energy, I think for some reason you're still a little bit apprehensive. But you'll be juggling two people. So somebody else is coming in too. All right, Fiona? And I think when that Cancer comes in, someone else will be there as well. So that's why you'll probably be fighting with yourself and keeping your guard up because you're not sure which move to make. All right? Who, you and he? You should have a strong connection. You're both water signs. Okay. Is this Scorpio that just came back? Moon vibes. What's your name again on the Cash App? Because I don't want to say this person's name if they wanted it to be private. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's okay. That's Katrina. That's you. I just wanted to make sure though before I said it. You could have been twin flames. That's always awesome. Well, people love twin flames, but I feel like twin flames aren't meant to be together. You get what I mean? I really do. I feel like because you burn each other out. That's why you're twin flame. All right. Let me get to your question again. All right, this card jumped out. Just so you know. No problem, Fiona. I know he very well might be, but we won't know yet. You have two coming in, so I feel like whoever this contender is, that was the Ten of Cups. Whoever that his contender is, it's gonna have you fighting within yourself. So if he was your soulmate, this person might be important too, because I feel like if they weren't, it would be an easy decision. All right, now, like I said, the Ten of Cups jumped out. So that to me says happy home. There's a possibility. However, you guys still need something first. There's some sort of need going on. Like something's missing before you guys can make it to that. Angels cry. You are very poetic, Fiona. Yes, this is your reading. I'm sorry, Katrina. This is you. Now with this Knight of Swords, I feel like he was thinking about you, or you were thinking about him. One or the other. And somebody's gonna have to give in. I don't know if someone was too not stuck in their ways, but too stubborn, and that could have been a conflict with y'all in the past. But there's some sort of need. Somebody's not giving what they should give, and they're gonna have to give in before they get it. Before you guys can make it to that level. It could be financially too. Maybe someone's not financially giving, or they don't have what they need financially before you guys can make it to that step. But there's a possibility. Again, they have to stop first. I'm gonna clarify it to make sure. And I only say finances because the Queen of Pentacles is here. That's when things start to shift for you too. With the Queen of Pentacles. So that says being more understanding regarding finances. And if it's not finances, it's something that you value. Something that's important to you. But for that to be lacking, I feel like he's not giving it. And he's gonna have to bow down. He's gonna have to stop being so stubborn if y'all two want to work, he has to stop being so stubborn and give it. Give more of whatever it is that you value that he's not giving. Yeah, your guard is up. Was he a cheater in the past? Katrina? His guard is up. No, he didn't cheat. The Three of Cups is here. So there's a possibility he could still be entertaining somebody now. So Spirit is saying, like, don't give in all too much right away. Don't give him everything right away. He has to give them up first. If he does, and you withhold yourself, or don't don't reveal your hand too early, then you guys have the Nine of Cups. Then it's happening. So it's like he has potential to be your future husband, but things have to stop first. Things have to change first. I think he's still entertaining somebody else, and once he stops, then he devotes all of his attention and time onto you. So if he's guarded, again, yeah, it could very well be somebody else. This Two of Pentacles is here. That's juggling two things. And it's something new. But he could be juggling his job too. This Ace of Pentacles is here. So sorry. Left each other and he came back. I think he's dealing with somebody else. And if it's not, he could just be too in tune with his work. Like work could be what's taking it. Oh, it's his job? All right. So that's what it is. He has to stop. He has to be willing to give in and take to give you more of that attention. But what do you think he's gonna do? The judgment card is the last card. So that says he's been like you've been getting messages. You know what it is. Will he be able to take more time off? Is this something he's willing to do? If not, I don't see how you guys can make it work. If he is willing to make that change, then possibly. Maybe you should ask then. I think you should ask. But what is the judgment card telling you? What messages have you been getting? Wait, you're a Pisces, right? You are. I think that's how Pisces are. You don't say anything. But your feelings get hurt if you don't get it. You have to ask. You have to let him know. Now, as a Scorpio, he's definitely the prying type. It's you? What do you mean it's you? The Pisces? If you mean the Pisces, I know that's you. But I'm saying, what do you mean? And you could call me Nia. Okay. Then I'm gonna see what the judgment card is talking about. Oh, so you were the one juggling? Okay, yeah. They're saying it's potential. It's potential to reignite this flame then. To clarify this the judgment card, they're saying be patient. Ace of wands, reigniting the flame, and the Empress card. Empress card is here blessing it. So that could be a baby, that could just be new life and new love given into it. Yeah, okay. Now that I clarified the judgment card, it is potential. But I think tell him how you feel as far as needing more attention and him taking a little bit of time off of work so he can at least spend more time with you. If he does that, then you guys have you got good things coming in, okay? So just tell him. All right? Okay. Before I move on to fire signs, finances, any other personal readings? If not, I'm just going to dive right in. Okay? But feel free to stop me. Yes, I'm happy for you. You guys have potential. Just tell them, okay? You're welcome. Glad I can help. Yeah, it looks good for you. Really good. I'm glad I clarified that judgment card. But if you've been seeing it, pay attention. I still feel like pay attention to the signs around you because that leads you to the right decision. It leads you to the right path. Okay? And being that he's the right one, maybe they're saying wait for the right time to say it, but it does say you have to be patient first, okay? So wait until the right time. All right, so I'm doing Aries fire signs, Aries finances today, or this week rather. Good luck too, Katrina. All right, Aries. Thank you. Thank you. I'll accept all the blessings I can get. It's funny that you put that. I had it basically is highlighting it. Thank you. I appreciate you. I need all the people. I appreciate you staying. I really, really do. Okay, so Aries, your overall energy is okay. The week starts off great for you, but I think you get too cocky. Starts off with the star sign. That could be Aquarius, though. Aquarius and Cancer could play a role in your finances this week. But if it's not them, then it's definitely hope in the fire sign. The star sign. So it's like good ideas, good plans when it comes to your money. So I get the feeling it's investing. I feel like it's investing. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this only because the by midweek in the overall energy is the 5 of Wands. You start fighting with yourself or fighting within your circle. So that could be. I feel like should I sell? Should I not? Should I buy? Shouldn't I? Like that type of fight, that battle. But the decision you make ends up not being the best one because it leads you to ruin, financial ruin. And you end the week with the Queen of Wand energy. So they're saying you're gonna end up in a tough spot, but you can pick yourself up. Okay? You can. So it's like it starts off great, but it doesn't. Whatever you do, I honestly feel like you get a little cocky or you get confused with the fight, with the battle that you have within either your circle or yourself. And that decision you make from that is what leads to the financial ruin or to that. Not so much ruin, okay? Because I don't want you to think you're going to be in debt or file for bankruptcy. It's not like that. But whatever the situation is that picks up, it doesn't toward the end of the week. By midweek, it starts to slow down. Geesh. Okay, I tried to clarify the Ten of Swords to get more insight into it. And that's the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So that does say researching some sort of relationship. So I feel like your fight that you have within yourself, maybe you should do a little bit more research before you move with that financial situation because it's going to put you in a bad spot filled with anxiety and it's going to put you in a position where you can't even move. Like you won't be able to make any moves. Okay. Is there any job that looks like it might be perfect for you or something that looks like it might be taken off? Because if that's the case, I feel like it starts off looking good, but then something happens and it doesn't. And it is researching. Now, researching a position. If it's not investing, it could be that particular job. Maybe they're telling you to research it a lot more. Look more into different ones. Focus on different ones. Like I can't stress do your research enough because I feel like that's why you end up in that position of ruin and anxiety and not being able to make any moves because you didn't put enough research into it. Okay, I think once it started looking good, you were ready to go and you just figured that was it, but it turns out not to be. I'm gonna clarify the 5 of Wands to see what that battle is. Okay. All right, so you're banking on this job. Now, Andrea, this could be you, but I don't know. This is general, remember, okay? So I don't want to say don't take it too personally because it's general. But the fight you're having involves rejection of some sort. The Three of Swords is there. So I feel like, okay, if that's the case, I feel like they might, I don't know if it's that. Something looks like it's going good for you, but then it doesn't. Or you become unsure. The clarifier for the 5 of Wands is the Three of Swords, King of Swords, and the Moon. So that's confusion. That's not knowing, not seeing things clearly. So it's like at some point you get confused. Maybe they don't call back, or maybe they don't it's not the job you expected it to be. Like whatever it is not what you think. Okay? And that causes a battle within yourself. And because of that fight, that's where the ruin comes in. Let me clarify it. I'm gonna clarify the Queen of Wands too, just to see what she's saying you can do. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, she's saying look for more than one opportunity. So if you only did that job interview and you stop looking, try to do more. Look for more. Because I clarified it, that's the Fool card. It's saying take a risk and pursue it passionately. Because eventually you want to be here. This Two of Wands, this path. I have two choices. I feel like if you only focus on the one choice, it leads you to a bad situation. If you have more opportunities, that leaves you room, that leaves you that wiggle room. It takes away that Eight of Swords energy that leaves you trapped. At least by the end of the week though, that's gonna already be your mentality. Okay, good. Once you have the other interview on Thursday, I feel like then you'll be able to pursue compare the two. Okay? But around Thursday is when that ruin comes in. So maybe one of them might give you an answer by then, or you'll see that that's not the place you want to be at. But by the end of the week, you're going to have two decisions to make. So research it. Whichever one feels risky to you, I think that's the one you should go for. The one that feels risky, because the safe one doesn't turn out right. Okay? Let me see if anybody else before I go. All right. Leo, you're next. And good luck on your interviews, Andrea. Leo, what's it looking like this week for you? Okay, Leo. So this week, your money is all about you. So I feel like you focus mainly on what you want and your needs or how to get yourself there. Both Leo cards are here. That's the Sun card and the Strength card. So again, that's why I say it's all about you. Starts off juggling two things. So I feel like you might want to buy something that you want to spend on. Your money does look good though. Or at least the opportunity to make money looks good for you. Maybe two jobs. The Hangman is here, so yeah, you're sacrificing yourself. So maybe you could be working really hard and maybe even having two jobs. But yeah, either way, it looks successful. And they're saying it might be rough, but keep doing it. I don't have to tell you that. You're gonna keep doing it anyway. Jeremiah, hush, baby. You're gonna keep pushing toward it anyway. So yeah, that's how it is. This week, Leo, your focus is on making money and getting it. It's sacrifice. You sacrifice yourself as far as time, and I guess you're exhausted, but you're still going to keep pushing and you're still going to keep making it. And that's all that they're saying about your finances this week. You're successful at it. You do make the money that you need, and I don't see any hits coming your way. So either way, good job and good luck, Leo. Keep making it because I feel like you have a mission, you have a goal coming in, which is why you're working so hard. And it seems to be the right goal because it seems to pay off. Okay, Sagittarius. I hope so. Sagittarius, what's your money looking like this week? Well, it's looking good. Overall energy is the Three of Cups. That's celebration. So you have the Four of Wands, Ten of Cups. That's how the week starts off. The celebration, happiness, happy home. So I feel like maybe you're throwing a house party, housewarming party, um, or your money goes towards your home, whatever it is, it's just a happy overall energy. The Knight of Wands is how it starts. Toward the end of the week, it starts to shift a little. So it's like you start working. So maybe there's some new opportunity or some new financial thing. That's what you're celebrating. And then you start actually working on it. But you end the week with the Hangman. That's some sort of self-sacrificing. So let me see what you're sacrificing. Because you definitely start acting on what your goals are. You start trying to make that move to actually, I guess, increase your finances or whatever you're celebrating. I feel like you celebrate before you actually start it. So that could be a job. It could be something, but it's like in your house. It's focused on your home life. And the sacrifice comes because things start moving a little bit too fast for you. Yeah, it's good movement though, but it's like too fast. So maybe you want more business coming in and you start getting it. And once you get it, it's like, whoa, it's a bit much, but it's not nothing you can't handle because the quickness of it becomes a benefit to you with this chariot card being here. So I feel like it becomes a benefit to you. But chariot also symbolizes moving too. So you could have moved and it's a housewarming thing. Or you're about to move, something. But you're celebrating. That's how your week looks financially. You're happy about where your finances are and you celebrate. Okay? Again, I do hope that resonates somehow, but it looks good. Even that sacrificing thing, it's not a sacrifice in a bad way. It's more so maybe you're tired and you have to go to work. That's the sacrifice. All right, now water signs. Cancer, you are up first. This hangman is showing up for the last 3 readings. Okay, Cancer. So it starts off either Scorpio or Libra or Leo. Well, that they might affect your finances this week. Scorpio, Libra, or Leo. But it starts off with the death card. So that is ending, something slowing down, coming to an end. So it could be finances or it could be a situation that you're dealing with financially is coming to an end. It puts you in a hangman position of sacrifice. It can also mean look at the situation differently. Maybe this end isn't the worst end if you feel like it is. But I get the feeling it's saying it's going to put you in a tough spot for it to be ending. The Justice card being the overall energy is saying that it's coming between balance and fairness. So, or a Libra is affecting it. They're putting you in a position to have to sacrifice. Or the fact that you haven't been making your money, spending it reasonably, that could be putting you in a position to sacrifice. But either way, it's saying to research things you can do now. And keep your calm, keep your cool, because this doesn't seem permanent to me. It seems temporary. So keeping your composure and researching more ways to increase your funds or to fix whatever ends financially, that's going to put you in a better position toward the end, because now that's how you end the week. You end the week trying to figure out ways to move to increase it. And I think it does, as long as you stay cool, stay calm and collected, because it fixes, not fixes itself, but you find the answer. Okay. All right. Scorpio, you are next, and then we're gonna end it with Pisces. So Scorpio, what are your finances looking like this week? Okay, Scorpio, it looks pretty good. Overall energy is the Sun card, so that is Leo energy, but it's success. It's vibrant energy. It's like revitalization. So I feel like it starts off pretty stagnant. The Empress, I mean the High Priestess is first. So it starts off with I think it's either wondering where it's coming from, or having a feeling that it's coming in, or having a feeling that your finances are going to be. It's like your feeling and your intuition leads your finances this week. So I don't feel like it's there yet, but it will come in, if that makes sense. The Seven of Cups, that is your fantasies, your dreams. So yeah, that kind of highlights to me that you don't have it yet, or your finances don't start off really well. It's just your intuition leading you to it. But by midweek, it starts to take a turn and it looks better off with that Sun card there. But the Judgment card is going to show up too. So to me, pay attention to what messages you get by the end of the week, because I feel like you're going to put yourself in a position where the Four of Cups ends off. So that is wanting more, or wondering where the rest of it is, or needing more and hoping to get more. Like not focusing on what you do have, but focusing on what you were expecting or what you want. So that gives me an impression that you might do the wrong thing by Thursday financially. Okay. So pay attention to what the omens are. Pay attention to what your messages are. Because if you overspend on it, you're going to be regretting it by the end of the week. So don't. It finally comes in midweek. So still, don't just splurge once you get it. Take your time. Okay, Scorpio? Because if you don't, I really do feel like you're going to be wishing you did. All right? Lastly, we have Pisces. Yeah, right. Let's hope for it. Pisces. How are your finances looking like this week? I'm hoping for the best for you, Katrina. Well, really for everybody. Okay, so Pisces, overall energy is the devil this week. That could be Capricorn or Sag plays a role. But if not, they're saying be watchful of your spending habits. The devil energy popping up says watch out for, yeah, you need to beg. I can see. But it's saying be careful though, because there could be addictive qualities that you might be spending on. If not, it could also be what's the word? Yeah, like you're not making the best spending habits. Okay? Or a manipulator might pop in and try to get you to spend. Hello, how are you? a manipulator pops in and try to get you to spend on something that you probably shouldn't. And I say you shouldn't because there's Four of Pentacles here. They're saying to save your money, save up. So start your week off balancing, start your week off budgeting. And be watchful of either any manipulators or some urge to spend on something that you probably shouldn't. Okay, save, because you're gonna, I don't see you having any issues financially other than this charlatan that pops up. And I feel like this is a charlatan because the magician can be that. Okay. Yeah, the magician can be that. So that's again why I feel like it's a charlatan. By the end of the week, you're celebrating. By the end of the week, you're in a better position, Pisces. So just save up. Try not to buy or don't impulse buy. If you do, you're going to be upset by it. Okay. Save your money. That's what the spirit is saying. Okay. So, guys, if you want a private reading from me, a live reading, and you want to still take advantage of the $10 per question, you can email me. Email me at moonlitpearl. Yeah, I'm glad it looked a little better than a lot of these other readings. At moonlitpearlguidance@gmail.com. If you send the Cash App, it's at the top of the chat, and you want me to contact you, put your email there, and I will reach out to you. Again, this is the last week to take advantage of it this month, so I would if I were you. Yeah, and if I will see you guys there later. Okay? Bye. Thanks for watching the whole time. I appreciate y'all. Bye.